Good afternoon, our viewers. Wayne Kamara is my name. I'm a lawyer by profession and a director of Pavilion International Limited. We are located at Uganda House, level 5, room 11. Pavilion International Limited is an agricultural-based company which does its operations in several regions of this country. We operate from Western Uganda, that is Kyenjojo, in a village called Indirakoha, in the sub-county called Rwaitenje. We operate from Kyegegwa district, in a place called Migongwa. We are operating from Gomba district, that is central part of Uganda, in a place called Ngoma Nene. We are again also operating from another part of Uganda called Hoima, Kabale. We are agricultural based. We deal in crop growing and animal rearing. Our vision is to be a national leader in production and supply of high quality crops and animal production. Our mission is to become the most innovative, customer-centric, inclusive and sustainable agricultural-based company in Uganda. Our values are honesty, integrity, professionalism, and hard work, and extremely dedicated to achieve. We deal in cattle rearing, goat rearing, poultry, and sheep. We also deal in growing of crops like cassava, maize, Irish potatoes. Cassava is grown in Kyenjojo, and maize. In the 25 acres that we have in Kyenjojo, we normally get about 2,500 kgs every season. We also plant coffee in Kyenjojo district, about 30 acres. We normally get about 500 kilograms on an average scale. We also grow beans on the 12 acres, which we still have in Kyenjojo, which produces about 2,200 kgs. We also grow Irish potatoes on the 27 acres of land that we have in Hoima, and we normally get about 150 bags. That is 15,000 kgs. We rear goats in Kyegegwa on the 25 acres and the cattle on the 15 acres of land that is found in Gomba. Crop production. Pavilion International Limited is an agricultural-based company that wants to add value to the products produced in Uganda, create employment for the people who are unemployed, the university dropouts, people who have graduated without jobs, people who are living with HIV, people who did not get a chance to be in school in those villages like Kyegegwa and Kyenjojo. So Pavilion International will work as a solution for those people. In doing so, we are trying to improve the household income for every individual and family members. We have gone on Pavilion International, its second vision is to see how we can train our local farmers onto the modern techniques of farming. We are going to introduce on new products in the agriculture sector to the villages where these projects are taking place. Bavilio International Limited will add value to cassava and produce these products. Number one, we are going to use cassava to produce biscuits. We will use cassava to produce boxes. We're going to use cassava for plywood. We'll use cassava for animal feeds. We'll use cassava as distilling equipment or ingredient, and for making alcohol for human consumption. We'll use also cassava in production of paper industry that are used in printing. Engagement of manufacturing of starch is also used in two different processes: process stage, yarning and sizing, finishing liquid glucose and point. We will use maize that will have been produced by our farms to do glucose, to do corns and oils, the cooking oils, the syrups, the oil beverages. Those are the products that we'll be getting from the maize. We are looking on to beans, bean grains that will be used in bean recipes, folletto, water solubles, vitamins, proteins extra. Then we are going to also have these products produced out of Irish potatoes. These ones are frozen potatoes, potato flakes, crisps, breads, chips, flour, soup, and grinding one, among others. We'll have chicken, we'll have broilers, the goats, and cattle. We'll use beef, milk, cheese, butter, blood, fat, ovals, bones and hides, leather, and biogas. Bavillion International will look forward to earn this country foreign exchange through selling of its products outside this country. We are targeting West Africa, the likes of Cameroon and Senegal. There is also a plenty market in South Sudan, DRC, and Rwanda. We are looking forward to put our products onto the international stalls like UK stall, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, and a plenty of market in Turkey, Istanbul. Yes, we can job. Bavillion International Limited is looking forward also, with the help of the government, to construct an agricultural-based training institutions everywhere their projects are being held. Yes, we can job land Bavillion International. We believe that with the different strategies and the high quality of products that will produce will be able to have market, international market, with the value addition on our products. It will catch, or they will catch the market very fast. We are not only looking onto international market, we are looking onto also the local based market, the likes of restaurants, the likes of schools, factories, and other manufacturing plants around the country. This will also work as a food security in different homesteads. So look, as an agricultural training to boost the youths who are crippled down by unemployment. And agriculture, since is the biggest sector in this economy, which contributes about 80%, agriculture sector occupies land to this country of about 80%. And this land is reliable. Unfortunately, about 35% of the land is the one which is used. As per research, in 2022-2023, agriculture accounted about 24% of the GDP and 35% of the export earnings with UBOS, estimating that about 68% of Ugandans are employed in agriculture. This is the principal cause of Pavilion International. How can we help the young boys and girls to have what to do? Employment is a cancer that is killing most of the African developing countries because of inadequate employment facilities. So many youths who have graduated with the degrees, they are on streets languishing, not having jobs. Pavilion International will help to create a sector in Uganda's economy, because we will have the following sectors that will create employment. This company, it is projected that within a period of 5 years, it is going to be employing about 27,000 people. These old, young, educated and uneducated people will be employed in these sectors. Sector number 1 will be involved into direct production, growing, rearing of crops and animals. And this will include these activities: the pruning, the weeding, the planting, the harvesting, and the manuring of the land. This process from the tilling up to harvesting will be done by Ugandans, the locals of those places where these activities are taking place. Number 2, we are going to employ a certain percentage of the 27,000 people into marketing, sales and marketing all over the world. Sales and marketing all over the world. Due to the fact that we'll have the high-profiled, high-quality products on the market, we need to create, or we'll need to create an awareness to the world to know that in Africa there is an international company which is producing high quality products. And this will lead to increase in incomes of people, those people who are employed, their families, their relatives. And it will create awareness. It will give a big picture, a limelight to the international world that Uganda has a company that can produce high quality standard products. in the same sector. Of the 27,000 people that we're going to employ within a period of 5 years, these sectors will be into transportation, transport and logistics. We'll need the drivers, we'll need the conductors, stand boys, we'll need the mechanics who will work onto the logistics. We are looking forward to employ those people who are going to work in the transport and logistics of our products from the farms to the stores, then to the marketplaces. That one will also work, create employment for the mechanics, the drivers, the conductors, and those people to offload. The third will be accounts. We have created a unity of an accounting team that will help us into how our books will be running. This will also employ the younger boys and girls from the institutions, the universities, high institutions of learning, which will also help them to cause impact, a positive impact in their families and the areas where they stay or they grew up from. We are going on to say another sector will be agriculture. People who study agriculture, people who study animal husbandry, the veterinary doctors, people who do crop production, will employ several of them. Of the 27,000 employment opportunities that we are going to create, those are also among. Those ones will be helping us to treat our animals, help us to prescribe for us better drugs that can treat the animals. Then those ones who studied crop production, they will be telling us or helping us into the seeds that we have to plant. The seeds that we have to plant, the manure that we have to use, and tell us the types of the soils that are basing on their studies. Another category of people that will have to employ of the 27,000 will be people who will help us to make research in different fields, research in different spheres of life in regard to agriculture. Those people who are going to make for us a market research, those people who are going to make for us research onto where to invest in Africa and all over the world. Bavilion International will go on to employ another category of people, of the 27,000 who are going to be influencers, stroke communicators, to inform the world about the activities and the products that we produce. This one will help us also to create an awareness of our existence and the contribution that we are making towards the development of our country. In the professional training schools, agricultural and research schools, we are going to construct in those areas where these institutions are where these projects are. We hope we are going to employ, of the 27,000, we are going to employ the agricultural trainers, we are going to employ the cleaners, we are going to employ those people who are going to cook for people, the students, in those institutions. Then we hope also to create a market for the products that is on a market now. For example, the pesticides, the insecticides, the fertilizers, which will also improve the livelihood of those people trading in such items. Pavilion International Limited will be setting production plants all over Africa, the likes of Ghana, yes, the likes of Ghana, Cameroon, and Equatorial Guinea, where there is market for their products that they will. This one will also help to create employment opportunities for Ugandans who will be working in those factories outside the country. And it will also lead to foreign revenue coming in the country, foreign exchange. Pavilion International Limited is not only limited by shares with 5 directors, but it has also a board member, which also does the checks and balances for the directors, the activities that are being done on different projects wherever they are taking place. So we have high qualified board members, and these people carry these positions: a board chairperson, a vice chairperson, a secretary, a treasurer, and 3 members. Our board chairperson is by the names of Christine Nsungwa, who holds a master's degree in community development and has been with community services in the area of community service for more than 15 years. The vice chairperson is Wayne Kamara, who holds a bachelor's degree in law and master's in human resource. Our secretary is Michelle Namara, who holds a master's in human resource. Our treasurer is Evelyn Banura Mugasa, who holds a bachelor's in the tourism and hotel management. The members include Elijah Nabemanya, who holds a master's in tourism and hotel management and a bachelor's of science in agriculture. Another member is Jonathan Timothy Isiko, who holds a master's of law in natural resources. Another one is Alfred Ewoju, who holds a master's degree in sales and marketing. So that is our board. As we talk now, Pavilion International Limited has about 25 staffs, 15 are male, 15 are female, and 10 are male. We hope to expand this number to 250 before this year ends. We'll hire consultants in area of agronomy, marketing, and value chain addition in agro-processing, and once expansion of production capacity is achieved. Cooperative cooperating experts. Pavilion International Limited hopes to be supported by district agriculture department and researchers in the district of its operations to offer coordination and technical support to farmers, farmer supplier groups, organizations, historical development initiatives in the project of districts have been scattered due to the formation carving of the sub-counties and parishes. Pavilion International Limited seeks to streamline and integrate the interventions where possible to ensure maximum benefit and efficient and effective use of resources, knowledge sharing to ensure that duplication of effort is avoided. Our operation plan. We have a total of 176 acres of land located in Gomba, Chenjojo, and Chegegwa and Hoima, currently in production. The land is cultivated occupied with maize, beans, coffee, Irish potatoes, cassava, and some of its poultry, birds, cattle, and goats. Research and development. We augmented on a farm experimentation by visiting many of other farms to make research new and best practices. Similarly to local farmers and district extension agents have visited on our land and provide more technical information. There are numerous variables that must converge to produce healthy crops in the past, and we have kept a daily input and yield records so that we can better the plan for a future season. Crops, birds, animal growth. Given Gomba, Chenjojo, Chegegwa, and Hoima climate and optimal growing conditions, maize, Irish potatoes, cassava, beans yields take between 90 to 120 days, depending on the variety of coffee. Coffee on the land is perennial crop, since our climate affords 2 growing seasons a year. For the beans and cassava, Irish potatoes, we grow twice a year. Crop rotation in different growing seasons is also done to maintain quality of soil. Once we have acquired more land, up to 1,500 acres, we shall phase increment coverage per crop, animal or bird. The phased increment in planting and acreage is intended for us to analyze the subsequent increase in production, allow sufficient time to look for market and analyze the economic arising from the large-scale production. Harvest of quality control. Market demand requires dry, clean, attractive, presented products. Our plan is that all the employees workers will be trained to cultivate, harvest, and handle produce in keeping these quality standards. In most cases, the crop production or crop produce will be dried to avoid contamination with soil and other unwanted practices. After each product is cleaned, it will be placed on a small quantities on drying trays and inspected. Inventory management. Pavilion International Limited intends to secure storage facility. This storage facility will be inspected and cleaned on a daily basis on a routine using pesticide that is done to ensure the produce is not affected by the pests and the weather. The produce is also stored in wooden pallets to keep them off the ground. Animal and poultry products, including high-quality milk, eggs, and beef, will be supplied largely to the international market, while some will be sold locally. Available suppliers, organic fertilizers made from the poultry droppings will be used in our farms and excessive to be supplied vast majority farmers. So this is Pavilion International yearly projection, 3 years, 2 years and 3 years projection. We hope that we'll be making 128 million kilograms of cassava in a year. We'll be producing about 27 million kgs of maize. We'll be producing 550 million kgs of beans, and we'll be producing 30 million kgs of Irish potatoes. We'll be selling about 65 million kilos of meat, then 15 million kgs of manure, then 23 million trays of eggs, and we'll be producing about 72 million birds in a year. We are here looking for funders. We are running a budget which is not fully covered. So we are here today pleading the government of the Republic of Uganda to also help us and intervene into this activity, because we will be creating employment, also increasing government revenue and food security. Among also, we are looking for funds to buy tractors and carriers that will help us to hasten this activity that we have gotten involved into. We are extremely grateful for the opportunity that will be given to us from the Ministry of Agriculture, from the Microfinance Support Center, from every political denomination, government heads, Prime Minister's office, and the leadership of the Parliament of Uganda. There is an opportunity also with the growing investors that are in Uganda who are also joining agriculture. Also will look onto you to help us with funds so as we can run this activity. I really take this opportunity to thank you for your time, and may the good Lord bless you for God and my country.